Okay, so let's jump right in. We're going to talk about how to respond to thank you in English. And the goal here is pretty simple. We want to get you past just saying you're welcome so you can start sounding way more natural and confident no matter who you're talking to.
So, are you kind of stuck in that you're welcome rut? Look, there's absolutely nothing wrong with saying you're welcome. It's totally correct. But if it's the only thing you ever say, it can start to feel a little repetitive, Maybe even a little bit stiff. We're going to fix that.
Think of it this way. We're upgrading your conversation toolkit. On one side, you've got the standard, you're welcome, it works. But on the other side, you've got all these awesome upgrades for different situations. Let's figure out when to use each one.
All right, first up, the casual and friendly replies. This is the stuff you'll be using pretty much every day with people you know and feel comfortable with.
So picture it. You're just hanging out with your friends or family. The vibe is relaxed. These are the phrases that are going to fit right in because they sound warm and super easygoing. Okay, this one is huge. No problem is probably one of the most common replies you'll hear, especially in American English. It just means, hey, helping you wasn't a problem at all. Now, here's a little fun fact. Some older people might find it a bit too informal, but honestly, for most day-to-day chats, it's perfect.
And here's exactly how it works in a conversation. It's simple, it's friendly, and it keeps things feeling really light and positive.
No worries is right up there with no problem. It's another super casual, friendly phrase that basically says, don't even think about it. It was nothing.
This is a great example. Someone did you a quick favor, you say thanks, and no worries is just a really warm, laid-back way to respond. It fits perfectly here.
Oh, I love this one. Anytime is just so warm and generous. When you say it, you're not just saying thanks back, you're also saying, I was happy to help, and I'd do it again for you in a heartbeat.
See that? So quick and easy. It's perfect for those little everyday moments where you just want to show someone you care.
All right, let's add a few more to your list. Don't mention it is a total classic. You'll hear it a lot in the UK. It was nothing, and it was the least I could do are great ways to be modest about your help. And you bet. That's a really enthusiastic, very American way to say you were glad to do it.
Okay, time to switch gears. Let's talk about the other side of things. When you're at work, talking to a client, or you just need to sound a bit more formal and polished.
This chart breaks it down so well. My pleasure sounds classy and tells the person you really enjoyed helping them. I'm happy to help is your go-to positive phrase at the office. Your most welcome is for when you want to be extra formal and elegant. And of course, we appreciate your business is a must-know for anyone dealing with customers.
So now we've got all these options, from super casual to very formal. But how do you always choose the right one? Let's get to the number one most important rule.
This is the big question, right? What's the secret? Is there some magic phrase that just works for every single situation?
Well, here it is. The secret isn't actually the words you're using. It's the context. The real skill is to listen, to read the situation, and then pick the phrase that fits the moment. Who are you talking to? What's the tone? Once you start paying attention to that, choosing the right words becomes second nature, and that's when you really sound fluent.
If this explainer helped you feel a little more confident about responding to thank you, do me a favor and leave a like, share it with a friend who's also learning, and make sure you subscribe to keep learning in a fun and easy way.